The market has most certainly improved tremendously over the last 6-9 months, but it's improving from a very, very low point in terms of volume. Over the last 5 years, we've only been producing around 110,000 new homes per annum, where every study says, whether it's a left or right wing study, we need around 240,000 homes a year. So we've been building up for decades, not just the recession, for decades, a massive shortage. And that supply and demand issue continues to drive the market.
I would say the UK in general at the moment is a good investment bet. You know, prices are on the up and will continue to do so, I believe, basically down to supply and demand.
We're really hopeful that the government, although they have taken the market very, very seriously with the Help to Buy, will now recognise the supply and demand issue and make it more accessible for planning consents to enable us to actually build more. We would expect to see across the country pricing moving at reasonable levels, 5, 6, 7%, depending on location and area. Of course, there's going to be, the odd hotspot where pricing will go much higher, and I'm sure there'll be equally certain places in the country where it won't. But generally speaking, pricing should stay reasonable, but they will increase. With pricing increasing, the supply issues mean that actually most of the price increases end up in the land values, because the land is the one that's in short supply because of a lack of planning consents. There are some very hot spots of London where pricing does seem to be a little out of hand, shall we say. But that can't be taken as an example for the country and for the market as a whole. We have a very big variety of what we build. It can be conversions, listed buildings, new build, high rise, across the whole southeast. But our biggest single particular speciality for us as a business is to go the extra mile in providing a better specification than people would normally see in the same price range.
Our signature is our specification, and I suppose at the lower end of the market that stands out even more. But our philosophy is, if it's a £120,000 one-bedroom flat in Colchester or it's a £500,000 flat in Uxbridge, the specification will be the same throughout the product range. It does set us apart.